Hey guys, welcome back to Crazy Days Kitchen. Okay, what do I got for you today? I got a easy pleasing meatloaf that's absolutely amazing. I did it before for the family and they gobbled it up really quick. So let me show you what it is. Quick, simple, easy, anybody can do this. But let me show you what I got first. Alright, over here, it's about 2 pounds of ground beef. It's an 80-20 mix. Okay, I got about a half a cup of water, 2 eggs that are beaten, some barbecue sauce, a box of stuffing. You can use stovetop or you can use the generic store brand, it doesn't matter. This recipe actually came from stovetop, but I, of course, being Crazy Dave, I modified it. Alright, I got some Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to do about 2 tablespoons of this. The original recipe did not call for that, I added it. And the original recipe did not call for bacon. I got 1 pound of low sodium bacon from Costco, something really hard to find, and some baking dishes. So basically we're going to put it all together and we're going to mix the eggs, the water, the Worcestershire sauce. The barbecue sauce goes on at the end. I'm going to show you that. Put it together, we're going to throw it in the grill at 225 and we're going to check it with the meat probe until the internal temperature reaches 160. Stay with me and I'm going to put it together. Alright, so we added the eggs into the mixture. We're going to add the water. Get these things out of the way. We're going to open the Worcestershire sauce. And I may be mispronouncing it. I mean, there's so many different ways that people pronounce this stuff. Worcestershire, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, 2 tablespoons. And if you're really daring, why not go for 3? Alright, so I got that in there. I'm going to put this bottle off to the side. Now what we're going to do is we're going to open up the stuffing. Throw that box off to the side. And we're going to pull that in here. Now you notice that I'm wearing gloves, and the reason being is because I'm going to hand mix this, and I just don't want to get all over my hand. So we're just going to pour the stuffing all in there. Alright, when it finishes up, if it does. Alright, I think it's empty. Alright, so we got that out of the way. Now we're just going to come over here and we're just going to take it and just smoosh it up by hand. And just mix it up really, really well. Now I'm going to keep mixing this up. We'll be right back. Okay, so I just blended this. It's, you can see it still looks dry, but trust me, it's not going to be when the meatloaf is done. Now we're going to add, it says about a 1/4 cup of barbecue sauce. This one you just have to judge it. So we're just going to squirt it in there. That looks about a 1/4 cup, give or take. And you're just going to mix it up just until it's blended. Okay, so now that the meat's been mixed up, we're just going to add some vegetable oil spray. I happen to like coconut spray, and we're just going to spray the inside. Try not to make too big of a mess here. And just kind of let that sit. Then we're going to go ahead and open up the bacon over here. And we're going to start layering the bacon across the bottom of the pan. This one doesn't like to work with me. If you're having a problem like I am with the bacon, just keeps wanting to fall down. What I've noticed is you just kind of grab a little bit of the meat and just stick it in there. And it might hold it up. Because the whole goal is to eventually, you want to fold this bacon across it. But again, if not, no big deal. And we're just going to keep doing the bacon on the bottom. Now that one there happened to be a nice, good, long piece, so I don't have to hold that. Maybe what I grabbed a little bit ago with the ends, because these seem to be kind of longer now. And I like this one a lot longer. That's Liberty playing with the toys over there. Okay, so now I'm just going to take the meat and stick it in here. And you're going to pat it down, and you should have enough meat to make 2 meatloaf trays. So just kind of go by, sight, feel, and then eventually If the meat or the bacon folds over, that's fine, because we are going to coat that with some more. So like in this case, we can start folding it over a little bit. And if you want to get really nice, you can take some more bacon and kind of lay it across. If you need to, you can grab your scissors that I have over here and cut it. And that way there, you kind of got like that. Now, what we're going to do is coat the whole tray here with the bacon. Okay. Now the recipe says to do it. I'm going to do it as well, and that is to top it off with just a drizzle of that barbecue sauce. All right. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and finish this tray up. Then I'm going to work on the second one, and then I'll bring you back when I top it off with the barbecue sauce. Okay, so when I got done with the second one over here, I kind of had some extra meat, so I just put it on top of that. We're just going to play with it. But you kind of get the idea. If you guys still want to coat the rest of it with the bacon, go ahead. Now, we're just going to take the barbecue sauce here, and we're just going to drizzle it and have some fun with it. All right, well, there you go. All right, so what's next? We're going to go ahead and put it in the grill. I'm running just regular my pellets, 225, and we're going to use the meat thermometer, about every half hour or so. Check on it, and we're going to pull it out when the internal temperature of that meat is 160 degrees. Stay with me. You're watching Crazy Dave's Kitchen. Sit back, relax. This is going in the smoker. Okay, guys. So, if you remember a while back, Little Coffee Beans Grill kind of had some issues, so we stopped using it for a while, and I've got the new Pellet Pro Patriot. Go online to SmokeDaddies.com's website. You can really see the Pellet Pro logo here, but it is the Patriot version. It's got a really big hopper. It's got the PID controller on here. My uncle made this box right here that kind of water protects it. What I like about this Patriot, Smoke Daddy did an amazing job. They made some modifications. They raised the actual auger tube so that way you don't get the burn back. Very common issue they were having. I'm glad that Smoke Daddy explored that opportunity and fixed it. I don't get any burn back on this anymore. I get very precise temperatures because they did do some upgrade to the controller, and this thing's absolutely amazing. Zero problems whatsoever. I'm glad that Smoke Daddy came out with the Pellet Pro Patriot Edition. So if you guys want to modify your Traeger, go ahead and buy this. This thing has only been on as long as I've been filming, a couple minutes, and look at it already. It's at 225 degrees. Watch Indy. It's a little muzzle there. She knows that it's cooking something. She wants it. It's right there with precise temperatures. Yeah, there's Indy's muzzle again. We're gonna go ahead and open this grill, and you can see Indy over here. She's like, Daddy, what are you making? So I'm gonna put these right on the top, kind of off center a little bit. Close it up and let it sit there until it's 160 degrees. You're watching Crazy Dave's Kitchen. Enjoy. Okay, guys, so I pulled the meatloaf out, and I actually ended up making two different doses of it, if you want to call it that, because I have a total of 4 pans. So let's zoom in here and take a look at these. These are the 4 different pans, and you can see this is the one I showed you on video. The drizzle over here all the way to the left. This one over here is the drizzle. And these two are the ones I made off camera. But they all went in the grill at 225. I pulled them off at about 160, 165. But they look really good. Now we're just gonna let them kind of sit there for about 10, 15 minutes, give or take, before we actually remove them from the pan. Some of them I'm actually gonna let sit overnight because, man, cold meatloaf sandwiches, magnificent. Well, there you go. Quick, simple, easy, pleasing meatloaf that even the kids are gonna enjoy. Well, thanks for watching. You're watching Crazy Dave's Kitchen.